Hello friends. I'm going to talk about the test real quick and then I'm going to cover that up so you don't have to look at me the whole time. But some of you guys who are getting the test read to you do not have a modified test. You get the test read to you, but you won't have the modifications that other kids will. So those of you who do have a modified test with only 3 answer choices, your answer choices are you're gonna be missing one. And it's missing on purpose because that's not the answer anyways. So if you hear an answer choice that you don't have, don't pay attention to that. It's not there for a reason. It's not the answer. But I have to read all 4 answer choices for all our friends who do have all 4. So we'll use number 1 as an example. Number 1 says, a factor tree is shown below. What number belongs in the box? So the answer choices are A, 27, B, 54, C, 69, or D, 45. Some of y'all don't have D, and that's on purpose. D is not the answer anyways. So those of you who do have D, now you know it's not D. So just FYI, watch out for that. For those of you who have never used this before, just know that you can pause after questions, and I'll try to remind you to pause. I'll say pause, and then you hit pause, and you can rewind and listen to the question again, or you can just hit play and move on to the next one. You pause so that you can have time to work on it, and then you go back and you push play so that you can move on to the next question. So let's read the first one again, and then I'm going to tell you to pause, and we'll go from there, and I'm just going to keep on reading. So, goodbye. Number 1, a factor tree is shown below. What number belongs in the box? A, 27, B, 54, C, 69, D, 45. Go ahead and pause. Number 2, all the shipping boxes were numbered and ready to be mailed. Each package either had a composite or a prime number written on it. Which package did not have a prime number? Which package did not have a prime number? So if you look at the table, package A had a number of 31, package B had a number of 49, package C had a number of 17, and package D had a number of 29. And your answer choices fill in just exactly like that. A is for package A, B is for package B, so on and so forth. So go ahead and pause while you're looking for the answer. Number 3, a chart of numbers is listed below. And if you look at that chart, some of those numbers are shaded. How many of the shaded numbers in the chart are prime numbers? So of the numbers that are shaded, how many of those are prime? Go ahead and pause. Number 4, Mr. Anderson had 185 pieces of wood. He sold 25 pieces of wood to his neighbor and stacked the rest of the wood into piles around his house. Each pile of wood contained 40 pieces of wood. Which equation could be used to find P, the number of piles of wood Mr. Anderson made? So look at all your answer choices carefully, reread that again, or listen to me reread it again for you, and then figure out your answer. Go ahead and pause. Number 5, Kendall has $47. She spends $14 on food and $9 on a toy. What numerical expression represents how much money Kendall has left? Mark your answer. So reread that question again if you need to, or listen to me read it to you one more time, and then find your answer choice. Pause. Number 6. Charles had $145 when he went to the mall on tax-free weekend. He bought a pair of boots for $65 and a new shirt for $30. Which equation shows how much money he had left? Pause. Number 7. An expression is given. So there's the expression. Which statement about the parentheses in this expression is true? And I read that weird. Let's read it again. Which statement is true about the parentheses in this expression? So the expression above, you're going to answer a question about those parentheses. Is it A, the parentheses indicate that 8 plus 2 should be solved first? B, the parentheses indicate that 8 plus 2 should be solved last? C, the parentheses indicate that 2 divided by 2 should be solved last? D, the parentheses indicate that 3 times 8 should be solved first. Pause. Number 8. Mrs. Jones put the following equation on the board for the students to solve. What is the last step in simplifying this expression? So in order to find the last step, you're going to have to work it, and then you can circle what your last step was and go back and answer it. Pause. Number 9. The cost for N students to attend a workshop is found by finding the value of the numerical expression below. Isolate the variable and find its value. Now this is a griddable question, so you're going to have to fill that in once you get your Scantron. Number 10. Simplify the numerical expression below. Y'all should know how to work that. Now, this is the one that I put up on the board that there's not a remainder. So you're going to have to remember how to divide with decimals. Pause. Number 11. Mrs. King asked her students to simplify the following number sentence using order of operations. So there's an equation there, and there's some kids' answers on there. Which student answered correctly? So in order to figure out which student answered correctly, you're going to have to actually work that out. Simplify the expression and find the answer. So pause. Sorry, that's my alarm. Number 12. Kendrick bought a new phone for $450. He put down $120 and got a student discount of $45. His mother paid half of the balance left. Which of the following expressions could be used to find the amount Kendrick has left to pay? How much does he have left to pay? Remember, you can listen to the question again or you can reread it yourself. Pause. Number 13. Alberto ran a race in 17.6 seconds. Jake ran the race in 18.307 seconds. Which time is greater than 17.6 seconds, but less than 18.307 seconds? Pause. Number 14. During gym class, 5 students ran half a mile. The coach recorded their times in a table. Which comparison statement shows the correct relationship between two of the run times? So you're going to have to look at the table. You're also going to have to look at your answer choices, and you're going to have to compare those. Remember how we compared numbers. Pause. In the table on problem number 14, so you're using the table from 14, who had the fastest time? Now you're finding who had the fastest time. Pause. Number 16, Gabriel bought a watermelon that weighs 4.359 pounds. Which number shows this weight rounded to the nearest tenth? Pause. Number 17, in science class, Mark recorded the height of 4 rose bushes. Use the table below to determine which rose bush is approximately 12.7 inches tall. I'm going to read that again. Use the table below to determine which rose bush is approximately 12.7 inches tall. So go ahead and pause. Number 18, Anna pays $618 for 6 months of music lessons. She pays the same amount for lessons each month. Which of the following is the best estimate of the amount Anna pays each month? I'm going to read that one more time. Anna pays $618 for 6 months of music lessons. She pays the same amount for lessons each month. Which of the following is the best estimate of the amount Anna pays each month? Pause. Number 19. Hunter wondered how many miles he rode his bike while making deliveries for his job at the sandwich shop. He kept account for miles ridden over 4 days. He rode 8.45 miles on Wednesday, 8 7/10 miles on Thursday, 5.87 miles on Friday, and 10 2/5 miles on Saturday. How many miles did he ride on the 4 days? So for this one, you're going to have to remember how to round fractions. I just gave you part of how you're going to find this because it says about how many miles. So you're welcome. You can thank me later. Pause. Number 20. Jennifer added the product of 12 and 5 to the product of 7 and 4. What is this sum? So you're going to have to remember what product and sum both mean. I'm going to read that one more time to you. Jennifer added the product of 12 and 5 to the product of 7 and 4. What is this sum? Pause. Number 21. Find the product of 4 and 15/100 and 3 and 2/10. Pause. Number 22. A group of students made a total of $1,744 by washing cars on Saturday. They charged $16 to wash each car. How many cars did they wash? We'll read that one more time. A group of students made a total of $1,744 by washing cars on Saturday. They charged $16 to wash each car. How many cars did they wash? Make sure you take your time. Go back and listen to any of those again if you need to. And good luck.